What's up, you guys? What is going on? So, as you can see, the dash of the truck is in pretty rough shape. Not foam, fiberglass for the most part, with a Bondo skin coat. I sanded most of it down, and I don't know, I thought maybe somebody might get a kick of seeing how I do it. If it turns out pretty well, it might be easier than just repainting it and hoping it doesn't fade. I don't know. So what I'm gonna do, you guys, is I have this thin foam that I will go ahead and use as like padding, and I will use the same vinyl that I've been using for the rest of the cars, like this perforated. It's not perforated. It's like dimpled, I guess. I don't know how to say it. I mean, it doesn't go through. So I will be using that. I don't know. I don't think this is the right stuff to use. I've seen people use almost like cotton, but let's see what this turns out like. I think it'll turn out decent. It's better than what it was. I wanted to have like a padding to it, be kind of soft and not just hard like this. I mean, it wasn't bad, but this should look a lot nicer. So yeah, stick along and see if this works out. Okay guys, so for the most part, I got most of the foam laid out. Seams are pretty good, and I cut out most of the stuff I wanted to cut out. After this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay the vinyl over the dash and make sure I have it exactly where it needs to go. In other words, I think it's like a 60-foot roll, and this is like 58 inches, so there's like very little leeway on the edges. So I gotta make sure it's like a one try type of deal. Like if I spray the adhesive, put it on, and if it dries and if I try to take it off, it's gonna rip off the foam. So yeah, let's see how this turns out. So far so good. Alright guys, so I pretty much finished spraying the top half and the bottom half. So far so good. You can still kind of see the seams. Actually, the camera does a really good job of showing them. It's like a seam like right here, and there's a seam right here. But I mean, other than that, it came out pretty decent. Oh yeah, you can really see that seam. Like at least in the camera you can. Like in person, it's kind of harder to see. Yeah, I see how like the sun affects it. I still have to do like these corners, which are gonna be a little tough just because flat piece vinyl trying to curve is the easiest thing to do. But yeah, a lot to do left. Now let's just cut out these pieces, get these corners sorted, and then go underneath, and I will cut this a little bit shorter and cut slots in them, and I'll spray adhesive on this piece and tack them down, once that's done, it should be pretty much ready to go back in the truck. So yeah. Okay guys, so I'm pretty much done. The corners were a pain to do, and they're not my proudest work of art, but other than that, this came out great. Nice and padded. It's not hard how it used to be, and it looks really nice. It's gonna be a pain to put back in the truck just because I don't know if it's just my truck or all 521s, but this dash, it barely fit before. Now it's gonna be really tight. But yeah, it's really dark now, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put it on tonight. but I'll try to post a video or a picture of everything installed. I honestly should have used some more adhesive right here. I don't know if you guys can see there's still a little movement, but yeah, still really happy with it. And you could still see the creases. Oh well, still really nice and happy with it. Alright guys, so I am pretty much done. I don't want to say done, but I'm done for now. I went ahead and put the dash back in. It was still a pain in the butt to put back in. I don't know if it's just my truck or if all of them are like super compact, but like they barely fit, and it's just a struggle to get the dash to fit back inside. But I mean, once it's inside, it looks amazing. I went ahead and I used SEM or SEM, their textured coating and their black coating to paint the dash. And as you can see, like that giant hole is gone now, and the Dodson radio delete plate fits awesome. So I'm super happy with the way that turned out. I still need to wire this in. I haven't gotten around to it, but yeah, super happy with the way everything turned out. No real complaints. I mean, the corners aren't the best looking, but it's fine. You can't really see them. And other than that, I mean, I've gotten a lot of compliments on the way this turned out. It's super nice to be in here now. And again, I went ahead and I did the vinyl on the side. I actually added a cup holder. This is meant for, I think, a boat. And I already had like a pre-drilled hole, so I just drilled a hole in the actual transtunnel plate, and I put a rib nut inside of there. So now I have like a little cup holder, which is super nice. And you guys saw me do the vinyl, the mats. Though you can see the wires are a lot more tucked than what they used to be. I'll insert a photo now of what it used to look like. Granted, that is like at its worst when I hadn't cleaned the truck for a while, but still you could see it was just a lot of wires. It was the prettiest inside, and now it's super nice. So yeah, no real complaints on my end. Everything is super nice now. I still have a couple things left to do. I want to go ahead and cut out some ABS plastic and make some like side pieces, wrap those in vinyl too, just so it looks a little bit nicer. But yeah, that's to come. If anybody has any questions, comments, or anything, leave them down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, looks amazing.